Welcome back, guys. I have a few movements here for your low back. If you like to deadlift, squat, lunge, any type of rotational movement, you might notice that your QL gets quite tight. That's the muscle that connects our top of our hip crest right into our spine. Maybe you sit for a long period of time. Maybe you're like me, where you lean on one foot more than the other. This is some great movements to find release in that low back. Some things to note, I would stay in each of these poses for about 30 seconds to a minute. If you notice that one side is tighter than the other, stay there for longer. And then you can do these as many times a day as you would like. Mobility is different than stretching. It's not passive, so I really want to encourage you to move deeper into your stretches using your breath to find uncomfortable positions and open up new spaces. So let's get started. Go ahead and lean onto your left arm. My right leg is straightened out and my left knee is bent. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and come up first, and then I'm gonna bring my left knee forward, foot flat on the ground, and my left leg will then extend. So I'm kind of in like a side plank position supported by my front foot. Hand on the hip, make sure your hips are stacked. We're gonna drop, and I want you to try and move your right shoulder to the right. And you should feel it right under here. And then we're gonna push up and release down. So it's almost like a little oblique crunch, except we're really looking for the back. Now you won't get that low back extension, that stretch of the QL, if you're hinging forward. So make sure you stay stacked, shoulders and hips. If this is too much already on your hand, you can go to your elbow. It won't be as intense, but you can still get in there. Good, let's switch to the other side. So I'm just gonna swap around on my hip. I'm gonna start the same way. I'm gonna extend my right foot over the top. My right arm is down onto my palm. My left knee is bent. Come up onto my left knee, and then I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna drag my right foot in front so it's nice and flat. Extend my left leg, and now I'm in that side plank position. I'm gonna pull myself back. I can already feel my hip on this side stretching, and I drop. Again, I'm pushing my left shoulder to the left and back up. A little bit tighter for me on this side. This is a surgical side. I did have a labor and repair, so it tends to be a little bit spicier here. But I am trying to move through, and because I feel my hip, I'm also pushing my knee away. Let's do two more. Exhale on the way down. Try to find that deeper stretch. Last one here. Good. We're gonna go into a cobra wave. Feels good to get that spine moving. This is a little bit of active movement here. So if we come forward, hands and knees, quadruped position, I'm gonna lower all the way down to the ground. Scooting back so you can see my hands. My hands are right underneath my shoulders. My toes are actually turned up for this position, and I'm gonna roll my shoulders up, back, and down. Then I'm gonna push through the palms of my hands, really gently squeezing my glutes, squeezing my adductors together. And we're just creating just a little bit of compression at the low back, and exhale as you come down. No need to force it here. Come up gently, and pressing through the palms, keeping the shoulders rolled down, squeezing the glute to support that low spine. We don't want to cause pain, so I always say move next to it, but don't go through it. As a former back injury person, I can definitely attest to back injuries being the worst of the worst. And now I'm almost at the top of my motion. We're gonna do one more before we switch. Good, last one. All the way up if you can. Make sure you're breathing. You might feel your triceps here. Good, and then back to that quadruped position, release. All right, so now we're gonna work on your hip rotation and extension, especially external. It tends to cause the most tightness in your low back. So from the quadruped position, here's my cat, this is Sushi. Get out of the way, Kiki. We're going to stick our right knee out, and we're gonna stick our left foot back. So we're kind of coming into like a little figure four position here. You might already feel tightness, especially in the front of your hip. We need to release that psoas into your low back as well, okay? And now I'm back in that cobra position. So my hands are right underneath my shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, I'm gonna gently push up while I'm pushing my hip down. Good. Make sure you're staying nice and straight. Don't tip. Don't try to pull and look back at what's happening. Approach it gently. Make sure the glutes are squeezed. We're gonna do 5. This is 3. Pushing my hip towards the ground while pulling my low back up. 2 more. Good, and we're gonna go to the other side. I'll switch around so you can see me. Last one here. Big push. Good. Oh, getting some nice tricep work in here as well. Good. Pull that right knee, or left knee back in, excuse me. Pull the right knee back in. I'm gonna switch sides so you can see me. From quadruped, I stick my right knee out as far as it can go, and I'm gonna drag my left foot back, pushing my left knee away from me until I can't anymore. Shoulders and hands are lined up. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes so that I push my hip flexor towards the ground and gently roll myself up. Ooh, much more spicy here on the right side. My right QL. Again, reflective of my surgery on my left side. Good. Take it easy here. If your triceps start to burn, I just did triceps, so this is a pretty spicy movement right now for me. Go ahead and take a break, but make sure you're exhaling. Really squeezing those glutes at the top. I can feel my front hip flexor, psoas muscle releasing. It's quite lovely. Good, last one here. Oh, amazing. All right, I'm gonna face towards you for the next one. This is an active pigeon. So especially if you're doing this before your workout, you wanna keep your movements really active and dynamic, which is what we've been doing. However, if you're doing this post-workout or at the end of the night, hold these poses for a long time and really let that settle. We're gonna do the active version today. So go ahead and find a plank. My feet are hips width distance apart. My toes are down. I'm going to bring my right knee towards my right wrist, dropping my left foot towards my left hand, scooting my left leg away from me, and now I feel it here on the outside of my hip. And because we're keeping it active, we're gonna come right back up, plank, switch. Okay, push, plank, switch. So if you're doing this for time, maybe you're watching the clock while we're doing this, you can do this for about 30 seconds to a minute because it is double-sided. If you're doing this at night, you wanna go slow, go ahead and hold pigeon for about 30 to 45 seconds. Maybe you come down to your elbows and feel a deeper extension through that hip. Good. Let's do one more each side. We'll go into our last movement, plank, right knee, right elbow, drop, scoot that toe away, extend that chest up and through. Last time, switch. Good. Push that back knee back. Good. All right, last thing we're gonna do is a really semi-relaxing one. It's a little bit of a child's pose meets a puppy. So you're in quadruped position. I want you to bring your toes together, your knees away. And then I'm gonna sit back into my normal child's pose and I'm gonna extend my hands away. Oh, it feels really, really lovely. Okay? I'm really trying to get my fingertips towards the front of the room. I'm trying to sit my hips back as far as I can. From here, I'm going to round my upper back, round my lower back, wave myself forward, and extend. Coming back, tuck my tail, round, 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 back into child's pose. And same thing, coming up, wave it, extend the chest, wave it, sit onto the hips. So we've warmed the back up now, and now it can really flex and extend with a greater amount of range of motion. I'm also feeling a lovely tricep stretch here. A little bit of a double bonus. Let's do one more. Really round, try to get your heart center up to the ceiling. Push the hips back, extend the arms away. Round, 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 tuck that core in. Chin to chest, I get to the top, looking up towards the ceiling. Good. Hold on to those as long as you can or as much as you need if it feels lovely. I'd love to know what you think. Hopefully you enjoy.